Hello and welcome to another update video about Dogecoin. Just a quick one. This is at the moment an interesting chart for a lot of people, and I have a lot of requests to do an update, which is why I do it. Yeah, we are still here basically at a key pivot point, yeah, just between two scenarios. We still have the situation that this chart is not a great structure. Yeah, so from the low which we made here in June, there hasn't, we haven't seen a great structure evolve. So my primary expectation still has to be on the downside. Now I'm open to the upside. Absolutely, I'm open to it. But what I always try to be is objective. Yeah, what we want to see is a structure that will provide the evidence that a bottom is in, or at least provide it with a very, very strong indication. I mean, you can see what happened here. We had a strong rally here in August and we failed afterwards. Yeah, we didn't make a new low, but we basically failed and came down to, yeah, basically the 88.7% FIB level, I would assume. Let's take a look. 78.6 we came back to. So it's pretty strong retracement, right? And it has dragged on for a while. I mean, from middle of August to middle of October, basically. So there are a couple of scenarios that could unfold now, and I think it's important to understand what becomes more likely at which point. So the bearish view, and it's not necessarily one that I focus on too strongly. Yeah, I'm really open here because we are just at a key pivot point. But the bearish one is that we came down here, finished off a wave 3 in June, we moved up in a 4, which peaked here in August. And now we are in this fifth wave down, which has 5 waves, yeah. And this would have to be here a C wave of 2, which peaked here at around 8.8 cents. But very, very close to invalidation, because this wave 2, and let me go to the 4-hour chart. This wave 2, yeah, must not go above the previous wave 4 high, which is the beginning of the wave 1. So it must not do that. It has come really, really close to invalidating it. And therefore, if we push above the high of 9.2 cents, then I have to make a change to the chart. Would it go directly to the bullish count? We're going to talk about that next. So at the moment, the immediate bearish count would expect a reversal from here. However, it has actually pushed a little bit too high for that, because as it has pushed so high, this wave 2, pretty much nearly to the basically a 99% retracement, right? Because it has pushed so high, this wave 2, to the beginning of the wave 1 in red, it makes the immediate bearish count quite unlikely. So I wouldn't necessarily focus on that too much anymore, because what you would normally want, if you get a retracement like that, you want to see the retracement to stop at, yeah, maybe the 78.6% FIB level at the latest, which was 8.5 cents. I mean, that's where we are now, but we pushed all the way to the 88.7% FIB level. So let's see, it's still a valid scenario. We just need to, if we push any higher, it will get a bit problematic for this scenario. So we are still here at a key decision and pivot point. If we push above that level, will we go directly into the bullish count? The bullish count is this one, wave 1 to the upside in June, wave 2 down, which bottomed then in October, middle of October, and this wave should be then a wave 3, then there should be a 4 and a 5. Now my view is, would I chase green candles? No, I personally wouldn't. I would want, with a chart like this, which doesn't have a fantastic structure. I mean, there are charts out there which have a really good structure, also short-term. Ethereum, we've got BNB, yeah, we've got Aave, we've got maybe Metis, Matic. There are charts which are looking really good short term. Doge doesn't really, which doesn't mean it couldn't go. It couldn't go mad to the upside. No. But it just means that the chart structure is just not strong enough to take a chance here for the bullish scenario. That's my personal view. Yeah, you can have a different view. That's totally fine. But what I want to see the 5 waves completed, because this suggests that the trend has shifted to the upside. And if I see that, and if I get the 5 waves complete, that would then form a wave 1. 5 waves complete a wave 1, yeah. and then there should be this ABC correction in a wave 2. This should come down quite a bit, yeah, maybe 60%, maybe even 70% retracement, and then I might actually go long here. Yeah, meme coin or not, doesn't matter. What I'm trading is charts. Yeah, okay. So that's sort of the strategy. I would want to see the 5 waves complete to get more confidence here, because very easily, even if we push above this current wave 4 high, does it mean we suddenly go bullish? No, it doesn't do it, because due to the overall structure of the chart, what is possible, it would just reset the wave 4 at a higher point. That's absolutely possible, okay? So for me at the moment, I want to see 5 waves complete, or I'm not going to touch it. And important to know that at the moment anyway, we are massively overbought. Now that is not necessarily a problem. What you need to understand when using those indicators, you need to use them in a bear market and a potential bull market differently. So let's just assume the trend had shifted to the upside and we're now going to see a stronger rally. Then overbought ranges, you can't just use this and say, all right, if it's overbought, I'm going to sell. That doesn't make sense. An overbought range just indicates that we are in a massive uptrend. It's a warning that things will shift at some point, but if we are really in a bull run, which again, I'm not suggesting we are, but we could be in maybe a year-end rally or something. So if we're really in a rally, an overbought range can be present for weeks, okay? So just take this with a pinch of salt, these overbought ranges and everything, but what you can see historically, the price doesn't normally stay in that for very long. So we are now at a very high point here. So a retracement at some point is expected. In the imminent or immediate bearish scenario, we should reverse basically now, yeah. And a confirmation for a breakdown would be a break below the previous low here at 7.3 cents. But if we push any higher, my first call would be just to reset the wave 4 higher, which would be the bearish count, because just an updated bearish count, where the next sell-off starts then from that new high. And really to see something more bullish, I want to see wave 4 and 5 complete as well. Okay, that's my update about Dogecoin. Hope that was clear. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership and also make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and you can find the links in the video description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.